Firebrand Independent Senator for Victoria, Lidia Thorpe, who is of Aboriginal heritage, threatened to burn down Parliament House at a pro-Palestinian rally on Sunday in Melbourne. The comment was met with cheers and applause from the audience, with 9 News reporting, "Politicians condemn Senator Lidia Thorpe's threat to burn down Parliament." Specifically, during her speech, Senator Thorpe stated, "We stand with you every day, and we will fight every day, and we will turn up every day, and if I have to burn down Parliament House to make a point, I am not there to make friends. I am there to get justice for our people, and I am there to free Palestine, from the river to the sea." She does realise there's cameras there, doesn't she? Whether she thinks it or not, when she uses language like burn down Parliament House, she's essentially calling for violence, which is incitement and is illegal under the Commonwealth Criminal Code 11.4. A person who urges the commission of an offence is guilty of the offence of incitement. Now, I'll give her the benefit of the doubt and assume she didn't mean burn down Parliament House with people in it, but she didn't specifically say that. She doesn't know how her audience will interpret her words. It's not like she provided a disclaimer with an asterisk noting, "Only burn down Parliament House when it is unoccupied." All it takes is one nut job to set Parliament on fire, and then suddenly a whole bunch of politicians and staffers are injured or worse, and Senator Thorpe would be at least partly responsible. Of course, the good senator said her words weren't meant to be taken literally, as reported by The Guardian. She said in a statement, "My rally remarks were clearly a figure of speech, a metaphor for the pain in our communities and the urgent need to end genocide in Palestine and everywhere. They were obviously not a literal threat. This mock outrage is ridiculous. I've always rejected violence. Any suggestion otherwise misrepresents my long-standing commitment to pursuing justice and self-determination for First Peoples and all oppressed peoples through peaceful, democratic means." Okay, then why say it? If you're all for pursuing justice through peaceful and democratic means, why even mention burning down Parliament House? It's a strange metaphor that sounds very literal. If, for example, I made a video about the Aboriginal tent embassy on the lawns opposite Old Parliament House in Canberra and told my viewers, "I stand with you every day, and I will fight every day, and if I have to burn down the Aboriginal tent embassy to make a point," imagine the outrage from Senator Thorpe. She would be the first one to accuse me of incitement against her people. She would call me racist and probably accuse me of genocide. And all I've done is repeat her exact words but changed Parliament House to Aboriginal tent embassy. By the way, obviously, I would never suggest anybody should burn down the Aboriginal tent embassy. That's clearly illegal and immoral. Not to mention, you weren't meant to take it literally. It was just a metaphor, a figure of speech, don't you know? So why is society giving Senator Thorpe a pass on this? Suggesting to burn down any building, especially the centre of Australia's parliamentary democracy, is wrong. Yes, our system isn't perfect. Yes, we all have our disagreements with the people in power. But guess what? That's the wonderful thing about our system. I can openly disagree with Prime Minister Anthony Albanese, and he won't send around his goon squad to have me arrested. But by Senator Thorpe suggesting that the modern Australian political system needs to be burnt down, metaphorically or otherwise, she's suggesting that pre-colonisation, everything in Aboriginal Australia was rainbows and picnics. Obviously, that's not true. There were intertribal skirmishes, and within tribes there were often severe, often violent punishments. Does she honestly think that as a woman living 500 years ago in a traditional Aboriginal society, she'd have any say in the running of the tribe? It's only because of Australia's modern democracy that Senator Thorpe has any ability to publicly say the garbage she says. Am I wrong?